Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of Black Day in Hatten. Last time I left it off, I was deciding what to do in the defensive pipe phase, and let's check it out and see what's happened. Well, as you can see on the turn phase, that's where I was up to on the defensive fire. I've now gone up to advanced phase, where I'm up to now, but I'll put this little token here to remind me where I'm up to on the video. So let's check out the board and see what's happened in the defensive fire phase for the Americans. Okay, as you can see, I was deciding what to do with the tank on the last video when it finished, and I did come to I'll take these glasses off in a minute. I did come to a good idea was to take fire on the building with HE versus this unit that is in concealment. So yeah, they shot HE and just missed the building on the dice roll. Didn't work out for them, but they've got an acquisition marker now on this building, on this hex, which is you can focus in there. So if they want to shoot at this building now, it's a -1 on the dice roll, because basically what that acquisition marker means is they've had time to range in on this. If you don't know A.S.L, they've had time to range in on the building. So yeah, so they've got a -1. The second thing I did, so I'll take that off now. So put that over there. Second thing I did was this mortar team fired this mortar team here fired at the same building with white froster and got a hit. Here's the white froster counter, and what that does is, as you can see, if you can't see it on there, it says NMC, which is basically a normal morale check what you have to give whoever's in the building, and they passed it. So they keep the concealment. If they would have failed it, the concealment would have come off. So with me firing on that building with the mortar team, they also get an area target acquisition marker, which is also, if you can focus there, it says A, exactly same as on the counter. The counter's got an A, so I know who shot whose acquisition marker this belongs to. So yeah, they've hit the building and they've left an area acquisition marker ready if you want to attack that building again on the next turn. But the white froster has hit there, and it's on a level 4. A +2 as well, I think you get for shooting through this smoke. So right, next thing done on the defensive phase, I'm just going through this now. This team also fired at the building and didn't do any effect. You'll remember on the last video they got a +1 hindrance because of bad visibility on turn 1, just a reminder. This team here has got wall advantage now on this wall, and what that means is they don't get the defensive modifier for the building now. They'll only get a +1 for the wall, but it gives them better thingy downfield shooting if you want to. Right, what happened next? Let's move the camera a bit over here where the action there is happening. This team here also had a shot at this team over here, these Germans in this building, to no effect, because the +2 for the wooden building and the +1 for the hindrance of buildability this round. They also returned, the Germans also returned fire back at them and also did nothing. So that no effect on both. By the way, the Germans fired on their advancing fire phase, which is after the defensive fire phase, but they returned fire and no effect. Who else? That's it. These have got wall advantage. This German team here, who's CX'd into over this wall. You've got a machine gun. They've also claimed this wall. They've got wall advantage. Anything else going on? That is basically what's happened. So this building did get hit with the white plaster, but no effect on a normal morale check. A couple of markers I want to go through with you that I didn't mention on the board in the last video. We are using snipers. I'll just put that there so I remember where it is. We have a German sniper. This doesn't represent where he is on the board. This is just where he's scanning, basically. It doesn't represent. It doesn't mean he's there. You never know where the sniper is. But we've got snipers on the board, and they activate on a data roll of 3 on both teams. So that's the German sniper, just what I'd mentioned, and we've also got an American sniper, and we'll see if they activate while we play the game. So yeah, that's where we're up to. So now I am on the advanced phase, and what the advanced phase means is the attacker may move an unpinned and good order squad, and may also transfer any support weapons between good order units. So they can move once. Oh, another thing I've got to mention, sorry, there's a correction on the game as well. As you remember on the end of the video, these all had concealment markers on them to move. I made a major mistake. You can only keep their conceal markers if you would have done an what's the name, movements, or what, getting a bit mixed up now. An assault move, there you go. Yeah, and basically what an assault move is they only move one space, but it's also got to be, you've got to mention it's an assault move, and it's got to be also in a concealed hex, which is buildings and woods. I think it is. I've got to make sure on that. But anyway, they ended up losing their concealment. The only ones who kept their concealment is this team here, because they didn't move into open ground or didn't move at all, and also the gun down here, they kept their concealment. So yeah, let's just tidy this up. So we're going to carry on with the game, and it is still turn 1. Because I was explaining what was happening, and it is the advanced phase. So what this advanced phase means is these gems can move one space if they want to. So I'm going to work left to right. They are not going to move. 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 They are going to move. So they're going to advance into this one here in this building. They're not going to move, or shall we? Shall we? Do I want to stack up with them? I'll tell you what I'll do. No, I'll stay with them there. They're not going to move, they're not going to move, they are not going to move. So that's it, it's just them who's going to move in the advanced phase. And that's the end of the advanced phase. Now it's the close combat phase. Close combat phase is both players resolve close combat. Those who want know about A.S.L. If a unit is in the same hex as an enemy unit, you have to put this counter on them, CC for close combat, and in the close combat phase you resolve the close combat. But that is over because there's no one in close combat, and that is the end of round 1. So we are back to the Americans, round 2. Round 2 also keeps the concealment, I mean the +1. This is the last round. It's only the first and second round that there's a hindrance of +1 because of bad visibility. So first of all we're going to roll for weather, see if there's any change in weather. Nope, no change in weather. Still the same, no wind change. Need a double 1 for that, no way. Okay, so here we go on to the rally phase. Rally phase, basically to recover any injured, you rally if there's any injuries, but there hasn't been any injuries in turn 1, so there goes the rally phase. Prep phase with the Americans. Does anyone want to shoot? Let's look at these here. Got no one to shoot. They could do a moving actually. This squad up here with their reading machine gun. The tank. No. Them. No. These. I'm going to prep fire with them. Then again, once again, if you prep fire with the unit, there's a prep fire marker. You got to put an announce that they're going to prep fire onto that unit. Those aren't used to A.S.L. Because they're going to prep fire, that stops them from moving in the moving phase. So they will prep fire. Because I believe they have definitely got line of sight to them, but with a plus, it would be a +3, 2 for the building and +1 for the hindrance. So you'd be able to shoot at them. Anyone else? The tank. Just this tank want to take another shot at them? I'd say yes. It's not in motion. So I'm going to put a prep fire on the tank. Yeah. Yeah, to these. I'm going to put pressure on them. I'd say yes. They're going to prep fire as well. Let's get some shooting on the go, eh? This unit's going to prep fire. And mortar team may as well put a bit of pressure on them again, or shall I lay some smoke down for movement? I will check that out in a minute, but I will be prep firing with the air mortar team. This tank here, it's in motion. I'm going to say no. I'm going to save it for a bit of movement. And that is it. All the rest I'm going to move with them. This, you know what, I'm going to prep fire with this mortar team as well. I might lay some smoke down for when move, like to these, planning on moving into here, getting over these objectives. This unit here is going to shoot at them unit there first. 1, 2, 3, 4. In a line, they've got a leader of -1. Got firepower of 6. With a -1, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in range, for a range of 4, so they're in range. You get, let's write this down, they get a +1 for hindrance, you get a +2 for the wooden building, and you get a -1 for the leader. So that is a +2 altogether. So let's fire away. Actually can't show you these dice from there. We did, doesn't put a counter there, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we've got 12. So we're on a 12 chart, sorry, there's 2 units there. So they'll be shooting on 12 with a +2. I'll just quickly show you the chart what I'm going off for the infantry. This is the chart I'm going off the infantry, so you go off the 12. There is a 12. So this is the lower the better in A.S.L on the dice roll. They've got no support weapons, so here we go. Actually, you can't turn this camera around to show you, but I'm going to go off the dice roll. And you get a 10, red dice 6, white dice 4 with a +2. That's 10, 11, 12 on the chart because of this hindrance thing. And 12, reference are up, no hit. So no effect for them. It was a bit boring, wasn't it? On the 12 chart. So. But we do put an accuracy thingy marker down, and half of 6 and half of 12 is 6, just in case these Germans want to move. Or do we? No, you don't want prep fire, only on defensive fire. Okay, so I'll put that prep marking on that unit, so they have fired. I'm going to go for this mortar team. What's going to shoot? I don't know whether to go for HG or just smoke. White frosted, they have got white frost there. Oh. Decisions, I'm going to go for a smoke. So, more letter a day, D or D. So we're going to try and lay smoke down in in this building here. I want to lay smoke in there. So it's an area target. Got a range of give 60 3 to 45 range, so they're well in range. Let's get on the mortar. So, come on. No, sorry, it's correction. Smoke at range less than 13 hexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a hit with the -2. So I rolled an 8. I need a 7. -2 is a 6. So smoke does go on that building. Cool. Plus we get the acquisition marker on top. Like that. Go back. I'm going to swing that around. The acquisition marker on there. And the smoke on there. To remind me. So it did go in. You get a -2 here on the water chart. A range is less than 13 hexes is a -2. That's cool. Got smoke there. Okay, next one is the tank. HE on this building. Oh, by the way, this smoke on the rally page should have went down. Flip it over to me. Smoke goes down, the smoke level on the white frosty goes down. But they're going to fire HE into this now at the range of 1, 2. Power on this is a 76L. 76L, American. Okay. Let's have a look at these charts. Up to now. I'm only taking my time because I'm checking these charts out. Okay. It worked out as the +1 for this tank to shoot at that building. I'm firing HEI. I need a grand total of. Let's go back to this bloody charts. I do love these charts though. So I need a 7 with a +1. Oh, and I've got a minus because of the acquisition marker. So that takes that off, so it's an even shot. And I need a 7. Come on, let's hit that with the tank. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just want to make sure that's correct. Would have been a critical hit on 2. There's an area target type further away. I don't know if anyone's in there, do we? So it's a miss anyway. We missed again. Shit, aren't they? Anyway, but this acquisition marker now couldn't stay at that building, go to a -2. 2 misses with that tank gun. Okay, now we're going to go to this prep fire phase. I'm not going to use the bazooka, I'm just going to use the infantry with 611, grand total of 11, with a leader, no modifiers on the leader, 6 burning, smoke +1, +1 for the smoke, +3 for the building. Correct, yeah, +3 for the building and +1 for hindrance. Okay, so that is +5. on the, what chart does it say? 11. I don't think there is an 11 chart. I mean, I don't think there's an 11 table. No. Check there. So you got to go work your way down. No, you don't work your way up, you work your way down. So it's an 8. So rolling on the 8 with a +5, +1 for hindrance, +3 for the stone building, and +1 for the smoke, because they're shooting through smoke here, which is their own smoke, by the way. So here we go on the 8 with a +5. I can't see much on here. It's a roll of a 6, that makes it 6. 5 is 11 and a 6, and that is a no-no again. So not doing very well. The Americans on the prep-fire phase, except for the smoke going in on the building with the mortar up to now. This mortar team is again going to fire HG. This got an acquisition marker. Every target ranger is the plus, by the way. So they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 from the target. 4 from the target with a power of 60. Exactly the same as the other one. They need a 7. But they got that. So that -1 on the acquisition marker. So that will get rid of the hindrance. So they've got a +1 for the hindrance. +3 for the building. Is that it? So yeah. Okay. The work cells. They need for an area target type. Because it is an area target type again. Americans. They need a 7. Critical hit will be on a 2. Range of the say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 range. So it's a 7 up to now. Let's have a look at the modifiers for the mortars. Lesson, oh, it's not smoke this time, so it's not right. So that I won't get that smoke for lesson 13 this time, so because it ain't smoke. I'm firing HG in there this time. That was it. So there is no modifier. I need a 7. Let's go. Let's roll some goodness. They've got a rate of fire of 3, so they can keep rate of fire if they roll a 3 on the red dice. Brakes on a 12, so we'll roll double 6, the mortar break. And here we go. Risky business. On a -1, so it's all equal. Oh no, it's a +3. +3. No. Okay, yeah. And he failed. You get a 3 though, so you do keep rate of fire. I'm going to put that dice there with the 3. The red dice ended up at 3. I can show you that. Oh. It was a 3 anyway. There you go, it was that. So they kept rate of fire. So they can fire again, so I'll leave that there for now. I might go back to that. So we'll go back to it again. Acquisition marker. Flips over to -2 this time. So they're going to fire HE once again. They need a 7. +1 per hindrance and bad visibility. +3 with a building. Yeah, that's it. But you get a -2 now, and that's the most you can get now. With the acquisition market, so you get a -2, so that ends up a +2. Here's 7. Come on. Get some HE in there. Here's 7. Oh, 10. 2 5s. Didn't break, but they have lost rate of fire. And they failed again, but they keep it there. Oh yeah, the smoke as well. So they would have failed anyway. And that is the end of the prep phase. Not very good. To say the most effective one was the smoke. If I'm doing anything wrong, because A.S.L you do make mistakes in, please comment on the video if I made anything wrong with that mortar especially. Okay, I'm going to put that on there. And that is the end of the prep phase. Now it's the movement phase with the Americans. How it works is anyone who hasn't prep fired can move, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to start with these. This unit here, we're carrying a medium machine gun. This should be okay to make it here, most probably. Let's have a look at the medium machine gun, the movement on their own yard as well. They've got a leader, and that is, how heavy is that? It's a 3, I think. Yeah, 3 PP. They can move 4 movements, 5 CSX. Okay, so I will be let's have a look. 1, 1, 2, because I'm jumping over the wall. I can go 1, 2, it doesn't really matter. If I jump over the wall, I go round. So it's 1 because of the wall, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not going to make it to the building. That's not good. But they're still going to get to here. Just making sure they're not in line of sight of anyone. No, they're okay if you go here. So they will CX. I'm going to announce it now. So this unit, I'll just put the gun there for now. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and they didn't have to go CX. Really? No. I'm going to take that away. Didn't have to go because he had the movements of 4 with that gun. So he didn't really have to go 4. Let's just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They've gone here. There'll be no defensive fire because I guarantee it they have not. From that dot there. They could do. Well, they're going to save it. I think they'll save it there. I'm not going to risk that. I think it'll just touch that building. Even if you touch that building, how I check my line of sight, by the way, is and you're not supposed to do this. I'm not going to shoot anyway, but I use laser. Oh, you know what? It just touches the building, but I ain't going to do it anyway. I'm just showing an example. So yeah, yeah, I use laser. My people use cotton, but I think they're better with the laser. So they aren't going to shoot. They weren't going to shoot anyway. So we're just outside their objective. That's a good movement there. This team here, I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once they go in there, they could shoot at them. Okay, so they are definitely gonna see X, and there's gonna be a reason why. Okay. This unit here is going to advance in the movement phase to get 4 movements. It's got a leader. So will I need 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I will not need that again. Because they've got a leader, they've got a movement to 6 with the leader. Is that correct? Let's have a look. Multi-man. If you get 6, you get 6 with the leader. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 left for a reason. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, and into the building it takes 2, 4, 5. Now they can shoot realistically. And CX for a reason. I should have thought of this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go there for 3. So it's going to go 1, 2 for the wall, 3 over the wall. Let's make sure I've got this right. 1, 2, 3. So they're going to take the hit. I was thinking of throwing smoke. This is why I'm trying to think of this. So that ain't going to happen. The CX isn't going to happen. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a movement to 6 with the leader. These are going to do a fire. They're going to fire at them. Here on the defensive fire. I'm going to pick. I'm going to do support weapons. So I'm going to put this one down. They're going to do first fire. They have moved 5 movements, so they can shoot twice if they want to, because they're the closest unit to them, so they can fire again. And I'll flip that over then, but I'll explain that. So they're going to fire them on the move. It's +3 for the building, stone building, +1 for the hindrance, and that is it. So it's a +4. They roll on the 4. I'm not expecting much, but you never know. On the 4 chart, here we go. No support weapons. They do hold demolition charges, but it's no good in this situation. So on the 4 chart with a +1 for the hindrance because of bad visibility still, and +3 for the building. They roll a 7 on the 4. I guarantee you now it's a no-no. So they missed. But they would have got a -1 for non-assault movements. Right there. Let's have a look. Let's check this shit out. Let me just check this out a minute. Right. Okay, back. Yeah, I forgot to add the non-assault movements. FFN base fire non-assault movements. So they didn't do an assault movement, so they got a -1 on that. So 4, 5, 6, 7. They rolled a 7. What did I say before? +3 for the building, +1 for the hindrance. They still fail. They're going to fail anyway. So yeah, I'll have to remember that one for the movements. So they failed. Yeah, the firepower 4. So you got the pace fire 4. So what you do is here as well, you put a little resistance fire and you half it. There was a firepower 4, so you put a 2 there in case anyone else wants to. If anyone else moves into that area, they're gonna have to take a 2 on the chart as well. So they get away with it. There's movement there. Let's carry on moving. So they've moved. This team, this squad here now, this is a big stack. This is where it's a big stack, so they're going to take the wall advantage off. These are going to move now. They've got a medium machine gun. They've got a leader with them now. Ooh. They've got 2 machine guns with them. Yeah, but it seems it doesn't really matter. One full team's got a medium machine guns and the other team has. So 1, 2, 3. They're gonna do it. Okay, the CS action, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know when we get this. They haven't got line of sight. I think they have. So that is a 5 movements. These are going to shoot at them because of point blank range. Leader -1. Point blank range plus the fire effect up by 2, I think. Let me just check this out. Back in a minute. I'm going to go with this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Point blank range, they've got a firepower of 4, so it goes up to double, it goes to 8. So the modifiers are as follows. Let's write this down, the modifiers. -1 for non-assault movements. +1 for low visibility, +2 for wooden building. They are CX, this team that's firing. So yeah, you'd get a +1 for CX and +1 because the CX. And they also, yeah, that's it. So there's a lot there, like, so it's blank fire, so it goes up to 8 power, +1, +2, 3, +4, +4 with the minus, so it's a +3 on the die roll because of all the modifiers. So yeah, here we go, blank range, rolling on the 8. Be a first fire marker. 3. Okay. And there is an 8 chart, so here we go, push 3. Oh my god. Don't believe that. I've just rolled a pair of ones. Do you believe that? First time in a long time. Excellent shooting by the Germans. Oh my god. 3KIA. Let's check this out and see what this does. Okay, I'm just going through this for all the new guys as well. KIA, as many targets as the number indicated, which is 3. KIA are eliminated, randomly determined. All remaining targets are automatically broken as well. So how many in there have we got? Got a leader. This could be bad for the Americans. And we've got 2 units. So that means basically they are dead. How bad is that for Americans? 3 major casualties. I knew, you know what, I had a bad feeling on that move. And so what happens there is, because they're all dead, these 2 machine guns stay there in place. Get rid of the CX marker now. And there's 2 machine guns in this X, so you can pick them up. Anyone can have them now. So yeah, what a result for the Germans, that is. A leader, and he's a good leader as well. An 8.1. And his name is Sergeant Miller. He's just met his maker. And 1 elite unit and 1 unit just got obliterated. So good shooting by them Germans on there. Not good with the Americans. Right, next movement phase. I can't believe that. Risking this again. There was a reason why I did fire smoke in there off that mortar, and this is the actual reason why. This little unit here, full unit, a full squad I mean, I'm going to disembark off the tank for a 1. Make sure this tank's going in the direction, yeah. You're going to get off the tank for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that acquisition marker off now because I am not going to fire at that building again. 3, 4, and they walked into a building basically with smoke. Nice. The bad thing is though, these are going to shoot at them again. Now they've took over that now, which is good. But they have a launcher, point blank again, which is 5. 4 is 9, so that'll be doubled. 9, 9. 18 on the 18 chart this time. There is no 18, so there's a 16 chart. This could be dangerous though. There's a +3 for smoke, +3 for air. So +3 for smoke, +1 for the visibility, +3 for the building, and that's it. It's a lot there, so it is +7 on their die roll. Thank God I did fire that smoke. That was the reason why I did that there, by the way. So they roll on because the point blank, they double up the firepower, so they roll. Oh, they could fire as well. They could join in actually. And double up again. So I reckon they have got line of sight. And they're both adjacent, so they could mix it up with them. And they are going to. So they are going to fire as well. So that I did that as 18 and 10. 10 and 18 is 28. 28 now, yeah. And there is no 28 charge, there is a 24 charge. I'm going to claim it. So let's just see if they're in line of sight. That you've got to be in line. I know they are, the point blank ones, but I want to find out what these are. I have claimed it. If they're not in line of sight, you've still got to come down as fired. They have got a clear view. Oh, they're not in point blank range. I just added that onto, so that's wrong. So it's not 10, it's a 5. So they are in range. I mean, they are at line of sight. Right, okay, so it's just a 5, so it's, what was it, 18 plus 5 is 23. So we're going with 23, there is no 23, so we're going with 20 charts. I'm just going to mark. I'm firing the bazooka, no chance, not in the building, not going to temper back blast. Okay, first fire, because they're adjacent, they can join in. Okay. Right, so what did I say? They're going off the 20 chart, 18 and 5. 23, there is no 23, they're on the 20. Okay, and their modifiers plus 1. So that makes it off the 20 table. New support weapons. That is a 6, and so that's 10 plus 7 is 17 off the 20 shard. No, it's a miss, would you believe it? All that firepower in the miss. So that smoked it out, I think. So I'm going to put pierce fire on them. Oh, you would have got the non-assault movements as well, but that wouldn't have made a difference. So yeah. So let's work this out. And that is the end of the American movement phase. Defensive fire phase for the Germans because they're dependent on this turn. Defensive fire phase. The defender may fire any unfired units at full power. Mark with final power. Defender may fire units marked with first fire markers at adjacent enemies at half firepower. So these will fire. And they don't get the assault movement modified this time. They just get, if I remember rightly, 4, 9 round down. It's 4.5, so it's round down to 4. So they get the marker to final fire. They're going to shoot at an adjacent at them. They don't get the only modifiers they will get is the -1 for low visibility and the -3 with the stone going, and that is it. So they roll on the 4 chart. On the 4 chart, and they roll 8 with 8 with mine and plus 1 was a +4. 4 chart, and that's a lot. So that is the end of their defensive fire phase. So what it says is I'm going to get rid of all them. Get rid of all these markers, base fire markers, prep fire stay on. Okay. Okay, and now it is the advanced fire phase. Now the Americans can shoot back. What is it? The attack and make fire units market prep fire at half firepower. Eligible units may use assault fire unblind. Americans do get that ability, and what that ability does is it gives you an extra one on the firepower. You half it and then add the one, because the Americans have got that ability where they can run and gun, basically. So half firepower, and then oh. Did forget these. Talk shit there, wasn't it? This tank has got to move with this tank. Never mind. It's the game. You've got to remember these stuff. Right, they're gonna shoot at this on German unit. Half firepower was 6, so it goes to 3, but they've got the assault movement, so it goes to 4. You've got the underlying assault, advancing fire, assaulting. They have assault fire on their counter, so you get an extra 1. So look at that again. So it's a 4, but only in a wooden building. 4 with the minus, so it'd be a +3 with the visibility still in play. So 4 on the 4 chart with a +3, 2 for the wooden building, 1 for the visibility. Oh my god. Roll the 4, close up fucking sniper activation. What a shot that is. 4 on the 4 chart is 1, 2, 3, 4. A +2 morale check for them Germans. Nice. How sweet is that? Get a -1 because they're in the building. So that's correct. Get a -1 for being in the building. And then morale check. But you also get a +2, so it's a +1 on the morale check. And the morale is a 7. On this unit, the last number 7, so it's a +1. I'm going to just check up that and reference. I'll be back in a minute. No, you don't get the +1 for being a building, so it is, and I'll check a 7 with a +2. And what's the ER on this? You could lose a 3. What's up with the Americans? Yeah, 3 for both sides. ELR, if you go over by 3, you go down a grade. So here we go, 7 +2, 8. So you didn't go down. 8 +2, 9, 10. The app broke. So this German broke. So that assault fire advancing fire has worked. So what happens, they outbroke them Germans, so you put a DM marker on them. Okay. That's good. Anyone else? I reckon they could shoot at them. As well, and wipe them out. No, they wouldn't. They'd hit that building. I reckon they're going to clip that building just about. Never mind. No one here, just machine guns. They got wasted. They will try right, this fella here. No, he's not going. I should have. I never even moved them. I forgot my tanks. I could have just stopped the motion or moved them or whatever. Okay. Tanks are useless at the moment. The Americans need to get pushing. It is 6:10, so it's time. And that is the end of the advance. Is it? Oh, no. No, it isn't. These. And then they got a 4 firepower, but they are in blank range. They go 4, they go 8. They go to 8, but they're shooting through smoke as well. Smoke, so it'll be a +1 for visibility, +3 for smoke, and 1 at the end. Stone building, +3. The smoke affects both players, you see. What firepower is shooting on? 3 before, so it'll be an 8 because they got a soft fire. 8 on the blank range. Point blank range, so it'll be an 8. Not bad. Where we go? Why not? With a +7 on the 8 chart. Can't see it at the light, but the only thing is I could activate the snipers on today. Okay, I could activate the German sniper, which won't be bad. So that's a risk. So, fucking hell, I got what firepower is now. I'm talking too much. It's half down, 3, 4 because of Soulfire, and okay. So it's 8, I'm on the 8 charts. Come on, let's go. Put a +7, not good. 5. Oof, nearly activated sniper. But that's a roll the 5. 7 is works out. 5 and 7 is. Oh, on the 8 chart, that's a no-no. Yeah, I did get it right. It's a no-no anyway. So they fired. No way of firing with these, and that is the end of that. That's the end of the advancing phase. Now it's route phase. Basically, start with the Americans, the attacking. Is there anyone broken? No, because it seemed like wasted. Right, and we move all these prep hires first. Let's start moving them tanks next. Prep hires come off on this stage. Okay. Route phase. Let's get this on now. Basically, any broken units who are in open ground have to route away, and don't go towards the enemy, go away from the enemy. So, start with the attacker. The Americans have got no one broken. Okay, get Germans out, do a run a route away. I can't go close to where got a route away. I will route into this building here and keep out of sight. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I'm not in line with anyone. Looking up, you can't be in line of sight. Or I am there, but I'm in a building and I'm going closer. So 1, 2, yeah, I'm okay. I've gone away. I'm not going closer to him, going away. So yeah, that's a good route. And that is the route phase over.